Welcome back, survivors. I'm Marshall, author of Cancer Won't Stop Me. Today, I wanted to talk about shingles. Yes, I was supposed to have surgery today. My surgery was scheduled for today, February 22nd. Unfortunately, my surgery has been postponed because you've guessed it. I have shingles. I was diagnosed with shingles. So you might be wondering, what is shingles? Shingles is a derivative of the chickenpox. So if you've had the chickenpox before, you're at risk of getting shingles. What does that mean even? Once you've had chickenpox, the virus stays dormant in your body forever, basically. And one day when you least suspect it, then when you're stressed, your immune system is not as strong, you've been going through a lot in life, even treatment, so having cancer treatment puts you at risk of getting shingles. But anytime you've had like surgery or radiation or chemotherapy, those kinds of treatments, any autoimmune diseases, those will affect also your immune system. But pretty much anyone can get shingles if they had chickenpox before. So basically, it activates at the worst time imaginable. When you're not feeling well, when you're going through a lot, it can activate in your body and it wreaks havoc. It's very, very, very painful. It really, really sucks. Some of the places it can come in your body is your eyes, which is a very dangerous spot because that could cause or be at risk for blindness. It can come on your ears, your face, your neck. But the most common spot is around your chest and your back. Like mine is on my breast and under my arm and a little tiny bit on my back. I will post some pictures. But the reason why I decided to do a video is because I wanted you to know how important it is to go to the doctor once you realize this is what's happening. So if you go to the doctor immediately, then that will be best. So this happens in phases. The first phase is usually pain in the site area. For me, I got like really, really bad headaches. Like a week before, I had such extreme headaches, migraines. I also was feeling dizzy. I just wasn't really feeling like myself, and I really was not feeling well, but I didn't really know what was wrong with me. I didn't know what was wrong, but I knew something was wrong. And a day before I had the breakout, I got some pain under my arm, like swollen and just pain. And I was beginning to think, oh no, I hope this is not an issue with my lymph nodes. I hope nothing is happening with cancer coming back. You know, you just begin to, anytime something happens, you always think, no, cancer is not coming back. So that's just something that I think you will always have to deal with having cancer, even though it leaves. It's just a thought that's always there. So rebuke that thought, of course, and try to figure out what's going on with you. But that is what happened to me. The next morning when I woke up, I had a rash, little tiny, tiny rash on my breast. And initially I thought, what did I eat the day before? I was just thinking, what did I eat? And I kept going through my mind, what did I eat? But I didn't have anything that I hadn't had before, so I didn't know what it was. But later that night, the rash began to spread under my arm, and I was like, oh my God, I know I don't have shingles. Like, how could this be possible? But I remember one of my friends had it last year, and she was young. She was about my age, so I remember telling her, like, isn't that for old people? So I knew it was possible to get it from the time that she had it. And so I immediately like called the nurse and let them know that I think I might have shingles. And so they told me to come in the next day. And so for my research online, I know I needed to go see someone really, really quickly. And getting treatment will also reduce your symptoms of it spreading and having long-term lingering effects. You do not want that. So next, I kind of want to talk about some treatment that you can do. So my doctor gave me antiviral medication, this is very important. Cyclovir, 400 milligrams twice a day. This antiviral medication is very, very important because this will prevent the rash from spreading and lingering on. So they say getting this 1 to 3 days within the pimples coming will decrease your chances of it being there for weeks to years to forever. The next thing I got from the doctor was a cream, just lidocaine ointment cream. Even though this is just a cream, it really does stop the pain. I know it was a couple nights I was wanting to take some serious pain meds, but I decided to put that on and the pain left. Another thing I took was this gabapentin, which I had this from my surgery that I had last time. My doctor did not give me none this time, which they should have gave me some because this is nerve pain. So gabapentin is really great for nerve pain. I remember the same pain when I had surgery, when I had my mastectomy. It's the same kind of pain because it's in the same area. Something else you can take is calamine lotion, which I took this on my own. My doctor said I could rotate it, take the cream or this. So I did the cream a couple days. I did calamine lotion a couple days. But this is really good for help drying it up. Even though it doesn't itch like chicken pox, but it does blister and become red and sore and ugly. I'll put some pictures up as well. Another thing I took, because I talked to my naturopath doctor, she told me to get some L-lysine and take this 3 times a day. This is really good for skin and tissue support. Also, she told me to get olive leaf. This is also an antiviral natural remedy that's really great for you to take anytime you want to build your immune system. I already know about oil oregano. This is really good for treating infections or viruses. So I got that on my own. Quercetin is really good if you have breakouts or any kind of rash. Of course, I up my vitamin D and my vitamin K because these are to build your immune system and also gives you energy. What else is here? Oh, and then colloidal silver. This is an amazing natural antibiotic. So this just makes you feel so much better because with this virus, oh my God, you feel so tired and just so sick. The first 5 days I was in the bed. Like I had zero energy. So this is really gonna take you off your feet. And even right now, before I did this video, I was not feeling well. But I was like, I need to let people know about shingles and just to be more aware of it. I just kind of want to just make sure that you guys don't forget about this being on your radar. This is something else that you have to be concerned about. Try to keep your stress levels down and just take care of yourself. Get lots of rest. That will be very, very important. I also forgot to mention that she also wanted me to get these tiny little tablet things, and they're called Ruse Tox. I just got them from online, but these are just little tablets that you put under your tongue. Another thing I found out that works too is if you massage your area on the opposite side. So like my area of soreness and pain is on the right side. And that's another thing with shingles. It happens on one side of the body only. That's another way that you can know that it's shingles. And so if you massage the opposite area in the same place that you have in pain, miraculously, the pain on the opposite side stops. So for instance, if I'm having pain right here in my arm, I massage this area, then this area over here, the pain just, stop hurting for the moment, which is great. I also have one other thing I want to show you. So I had to go and get this ball. This ball is just something I usually use for my dryer, and I dry my clothes with. I put some essential oils on here, and I use this instead of dryer sheets. But it has been amazing for my pain. So I just been putting it on my back because for some reason my back has been so sore with this virus. And I just rub it in the spots that I can't reach. And I just lay on it, when I'm having a pain on my arm. I put this on my back, under my back, and I just lay whatever spot I feel is comfortable and the pain goes away. So this has been really, really amazing as well. And also rubbing the opposite area of pain. And taking all of these vitamins and supplements that I showed you, and also getting the antiviral medication and this lidocaine cream. So if you have any more questions about this, please let me know below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, share with someone else. So basically what I'm saying is that once the blisters come, it can be contagious. Before the blisters, not contagious. After the blisters, dry over, not contagious. But you don't want to be touching anyone who has not had chickenpox or been vaccinated. And most times you're just gonna wanna cover up anyway. But be clean as usual, wash your hands, wear your mask, we're doing that anyway, and keep yourself covered if you go out in public. But they say there's no reason to quarantine or worry about spreading it to anyone. It's a very, very low risk of spreading it to anyone. It could last more than a few weeks, few months, even years. It's called post-herpetic neuralgia. You do not want that. I do not want that. So I'm just praying and believing God that I will not be getting that, because I cannot deal with pain past these few weeks. So my next surgery, or my new surgery date, is going to be March 8th. And I'm praying that that surgery happens. Pray with me, please. So just know that you don't want that second phase of pain, because it's really bad. I mean, when you have nerve pain, even putting on a shirt or someone touching you, it really, really hurts. Like, you don't want anyone to touch you. You don't even want to put on your shirt. So that's some really, really bad pain. Another thing I wanted to bring up is that it is in the same family as the herpes virus. It's not the herpes virus 1 or 2 that you can get in your genital area or on your mouth, but it is in the same family as the herpes virus because it does not go away. So basically, like a Toyota Camry and a Toyota Corolla, all of those are made by Toyota. They're in the same family, but still different cars, still different, but just in the same family. I hope that was a good explanation for you and you understand that. So you might be wondering, how can you protect yourself? So if you are 50 years or older, you can get vaccinated with a shot. They now have a shot. It comes in 2 phases, part 1 and part 2. Once you get your first one, then it's a sequel to the shot. Then it's another one that you have to get 2 to 7 months or so later to get the benefits of reducing your chances of getting shingles. Of course, you can still get shingles, but it's a small chance. And if you do, it should be less reaction, less painful, less effects.